Yay! We're going to check out a car which we might be buying finally after quite a long time spent in Brisbane looking for a car and organizing ourselves.
After many weeks, we are going closer to our next adventure.
And we are going to check out an option for a car for towing a caravan.
And hopefully this is it. This is it.
So let's check it out. Where are we going?
We're going to get our new car.
Maybe. Are we going to go check it out?
Yeah. Tomorrow we might have it driven to the house. And it takes forever away. 5 hours.
Only 2 now.
2 more hours. How is the drive?
Plus another 5.
How is the drive?
Long.
Don't even.
I'm nervous.
Hey kids, how are you feeling?
Sam just fell asleep.
Uh-oh. Sam is very excited to see the car. And you don't know until enough people have gone and reserved. I am. I'm nervous.
Very much.
I'm not sure why. Yeah, but excited. Finally we're going to see our car for Australia, maybe, hopefully. Let's see what it is.
We had a few options. We decided, because we have some experiences from New Zealand with youth and towing fairly small but heavy caravan with youth. So we decided to go with something a little bit bigger. It's a little bit complicated here in Australia because they are pretty strict with weight of the towing car and also with the weight of the caravan. You can't be overweighting. So I prepared a little video where you can see some shortcuts and how it goes with towing and with weighting caravan and car here. So after this video, you can tell possibly the bigger towing car is better for towing caravan because it can tow more. But there are some pros and some cons.
For each.
For each, of course.
So we've decided to have a look at a truck rather than a ute.
Yes.
Because it is 5 of us, we have 3 children, and because we're foreigners, we might have some visitors as well. And when someone comes to visit us, the caravan and the car obviously are our home, so we need to accommodate them as well. And so we wanted a 7-seater, and 7-seater ute is not an option.
There's only one option which is pretty expensive. We're talking about Land Cruisers. This ute is it has capacity to tow, let's say 3.5 tons, but obviously the car itself is heavy. You cannot put enough payload into this car, so the truck was kind of better option for us.
For 7 people. And another thing is that the truck obviously can tow much more weight.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how heavy the caravan is, pretty much.
And also we wanted to be able to go to off-roading with a car and be able to leave the caravan on the side. So for us, having off-road car was more important than having an off-road caravan. And to be able to live somewhere for 5 days or so and be self-sufficient.
Also, trucks, you can load it with so many stuff. It can be self-sufficient. You can carry fairly big amount of water, supplies.
Everything you need.
Yeah,
You can be off-grid self-sufficient with a truck quite easily.
Yeah, this is huge Australia and dry Australia, so you need lots of food and especially water. That's the pros.
That's the pros, and that's the reasons why we decided to go and have a look on a truck rather than a ute. But obviously there are some cons as well.
Some cons, yeah, which can be the price. Obviously, it costs more, and there's not only the buying price, but also costs for insurance. In Aussie, is compulsory that you have to have insurance for a third party, which is quite common in Czech as well.
Registration.
The registration, which is quite expensive as well, because in this case, in this scenario, you have to pay $3 from each $100
you pay for the car.
you pay for the car.
So if we get it, it will be quite expensive, and yeah, so this is something you need to be prepared for as well when buying a truck or yeah. So the more price, the more expensive it is, the more expensive is registration as well.
And also, trucks are quite heavy. They are perfect for towing, but the engine is made for one big push, not to cruise around town. And also, yes, it's quite big, bulky. So park it somewhere
at a shopping center or anywhere in town, it could be probably difficult.
Quite nightmare. So
yeah, so there are some cons and some pros. It's up to everyone to decide, and we will see what we decide.
See what we decide. And there's another thing, driving license. Driving truck which is over 4.5 ton, you need to have at least a driving license for light rigid,
which obviously we don't have.
Yeah. And it doesn't take money only, but also time, because you have to book yourself for passing tests. It was time to move. We were in Brisbane for such a long time for us. It feels like ages.
In a town which we didn't spend so much time in a town.
No,
since we left.
That's not our cup of tea.
Nah.
Not even coffee.
But the question is where and how. We don't have a car.
And Martina.
And we don't have much money.
Martina is a good spy, so she actually found a solution.
So there is an option. There is a website and I think that there is actually 2 websites. And we will put the link in the comments underneath this video. House sitting and pet sitting options. And we registered for one of them quite a long time ago, and time to time I was checking out if there is anything in the area around, because we love animals, and looking after some animals for just a little while is fun, and you help someone in the same time as well. There was a last minute search for pet sitters for a family in Byron Bay area.
It's about 1.5 hour from where we were staying in Brisbane. So we decided to apply, and we got the position, so we decided to move, and now we are looking after 5 amazing dogs and a cat in a house, and so we have time to get us finally sorted with the car and the caravan and to hit the road. And as you can see, we are in a beautiful place surrounded by amazing nature, and that's our cup of tea. Yes. What's going on here?
We are making sausages on the fire.
Sausages on a fire. So moving from Brisbane means we need at least some car to move our stuff, which we don't have obviously. So we decided to
Rent a car.
rent a car, which is a cheaper option for us. And anyway, we already decided that we want a truck. And that means I need to do the driving license test.
So we rented a car from
Rent-a-bomb.
which we found online, and it was an amazing service. It's the cheapest one available out there. They don't have flash cars. It's all the cars, which is absolutely fine with us.
Exactly.
We don't need anything flash. And yeah, so it's cheap. The service was great, and it helped us to get us down from Brisbane to the house where we are looking after
And then around,
dogs and a cat.
surrounding to be able to
go
shopping.
to the shop and yeah, do what we need to do.
That's us. New car. We can hit off. And so we decided that we'll go with a truck option.
And we will do everything we can to make it work, and Jan will have to do the driver's license. So let's see how that goes.
Wish me luck. Wish me luck.
How is it? So in the house, as I mentioned, the house we're looking after and with the dogs and a cat, these people have children as well, and they have so many educational books and games in the house. It's absolutely amazing, and this is something what we don't have on our travelers because we don't have the space. So we're doing Worldschooling a little bit different than what we do now. Now we're using all the books and we read a lot and we deepen our knowledge.
It's
and help the
absolutely,
children to deepen their knowledge.
fresh water for our kids. They just love it.
And they are just sitting with the books all day long, pretty much. Well, they would if they could. And so many amazing games as well, which it's fun, and we love doing that. So this is a little bit different now for us than what we do normally. And this is a topic which we are being asked about quite a lot because we're traveling and everyone's curious what we're doing with our children because they're not at school. So we decided we will make one separate video about this, and if you wanna see it, if you wanna learn a little bit about alternative way of education for children, different than sending them to normal school, then subscribe to our channel because it will be coming up in the near future.
Stay with us.
So we explored a little bit so far this area around. We have been to a farmer's market. As you know, we like to shop fresh fruit, organic fresh fruit and vegetables and fresh produce and farmers markets. So we found one in Malambimbe and we been there and absolutely enjoyed it. The atmosphere is beautiful, beautiful people.
Absolutely awesome.
And we pretty much bought everything we needed.
There is beauty in a fire. There is beauty in a fire. There is beauty in a fire.
Yeah, we fell in love with the area.
Yes, definitely.
It's beautiful.
Thumbs up. All right, so just passed the test. 10 question has been done, and now let's wait for a driving test. All right, so let's do the test. This is my car. Yay, I did driving license test. Oh yeah.
Well done, Daddy.
Thank you, Mommy. Yeah, so one trouble less. We're heading towards our mission.
Yeah, but there is another problem.
Okay, we had to transfer money from overseas. Obviously, we don't have bank account here in Australia. But there is a simple option, Wise, which took only a few hours, and the money was transferred here.
So easy solution for money transfers from overseas. Wise, we found the best option.
So if you ever want to transfer some money from overseas, just use the link in the comments, and you can get free transfer through it. So go for it. If you want to see our new car, then you definitely need to stay with us and check out our new video next week. There will be more information about it.
So hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on that video.
And hope you enjoyed this video.
See ya.
See ya next week.